Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel and thank you for coming by. It's your boy Kizword. If you're new here to my channel, you can subscribe and like our videos. So let me give you guys this shocking news, or let's say a breaking heart news, that Nigeria government or Nigeria as a whole is owing 30 trillion naira debt, external debt. So we are owing outsiders, outside country, 30 trillion naira. Then in the same country where they are spending billions of naira to renovate houses, the same country where they're spending 150 million to buy SUVs for each senator, the same country where each senator is earning not less than 20 million as allowance, not salary, allowance. That is the country where we are in, and this country is still owing external debt of 30 trillion naira, and they make it make sense. But I want to give you guys a breakdown of how we are owing this and the reasons why it's happening. But before that, like I said, if you're new here, you can subscribe. So the headline said, how Nigeria devaluation worsened Nigeria's external debt by 30 trillion. So let's get into it. So a report from the Debt Management Office, DMO, has shown how the Nigeria devaluation raised Nigeria's internal debt by about 30 trillion between last year and this year, June. So the development is especially when considered in naira terms, because now, as of last year, June, naira was 770 naira per dollar. Last year, June. Last year, not last 5 years. Last year, June. Dollar was 77, and naira was 770 naira per dollar. Today, as of today, I'm talking to you now, naira is 1,800 naira per dollar. It's not even times 2 increase. It's not even 100% increase. It's more than 100% increase in 1 year. In the space of 1 year, naira have scattered, naira have finished. And then Farotumi gave an advice which I think everybody should grab. He said, if you have opportunity to leave this country, that is a survival mode. If you have the opportunity to leave this country, grab it and run. That was his advice, and I think yes, that's the better. If you have the money, the funds, or opportunity to leave this country, run. That was the advice, and I think everybody should take that advice, because I don't think that Nigeria is heading forward. Because for 1 year now that we have this new APC government in our midst, or we have this new administration, this new APC administration, everything in Nigeria went up more than 100%. The milk used to buy 1 kilo used to buy 35, then now it's 10,000 naira. Naira 770 naira before, now is 1.8. Bag of rice before was around 40, now is more than over 100,000 naira. But I heard it have come down some more, but it's still an 100% increase. Talk of transport, talk of fuel price. Fuel price that was around 700 naira per liter, then now it's around 1,000. That means everything increased 100%. That means there's no even hope of a good Nigeria for now. And the best way to go for it is what? Regional government. Why? Because we don't have the same mind, the same agenda, the same belief, the same culture. So we are different. That means one Nigeria can never work. But let me take you down to this article more so you can get more insight about what I'm talking about. So although the country's debt was measured in US dollar is smaller. Okay, although the country's debt when measured in US dollar is smaller, the fall of naira has been blamed for an increase in the debt in the local currency. According to details from the Debt Management Office, as of 1st June 2023, Nigeria's external debt stood at 43.1 billion. That's from Punch reports. So Nigeria owes $1.61 billion to the IMF, making up 3.75% of the total external debt. The World Bank's share of Nigeria debt totals $16.2 billion, with the majority owned to this International Development Association, the IDA, which accounts for $16.32 billion, which represents 38% of Nigeria's total external debt. At an exchange rate of 770 naira to dollar, this amounted to 33.25 trillion naira. When naira was 770 naira, Nigeria was owing 33.25 trillion naira. However, by June 1st of this year, the naira had depreciated by 47.6%. Naira have losing value by 47.6%, with the exchange rate rising to 1,470 naira per dollar. The reporter noted that due to this, Nigeria's external debt, which was dropped to $42.9 billion, is now equivalent to what? 63.07 trillion naira. That's what Nigeria is owing now. if you take it in naira, current price of naira to dollar now. It's not even now because this one was of June, of June. If you take it now, that dollar is 1.8, you know how much we are owing. You can do the math yourself. So in dollar terms, Nigeria's external debt dropped by 0.6% or $258.18 million between June last year and June of this year, within 1 year. So that's why therefore in dollar terms, the country recorded an increase in naira terms with an 89.7% of or 29.82 trillion naira within the same period. It was further noted that in June last year, exchange rate was around 770 naira per dollar and had been used. Nigeria's external debt would have been 33.05 if that dollar rate was static or stable. We have been owing 33.05 trillion naira, but guess what? It's not stable, so it increased as of June to 63 point something trillion naira. That's what a country is owing. A country that is playing in oil, natural resources, a country that have oil, a country that have a country that can mine oil and settle all these bills, but no, they are mining it into their own pockets. So the further shows that the naira valuation added 30.02 trillion naira to Nigeria's external debt in 1 year, as the country battles currency weakness and rising total debt. Just this issue of naira devaluation have added extra 30.02 trillion to the one we are owing before, making it 63.07 trillion naira. That's what we are owing. So you know how much Nigeria is owing external bodies. So it was also said that while the face value of Nigeria's external debt in dollar terms has remained relatively stable, the depreciation of the local currency has caused a steep rise in the naira equivalent. As of June of this year, external debt of the country accounted for 46.96% of Nigeria's total debt by June this year, up from 38.05% recorded in the same month last year. 1 year, all this increase, all these things happening. 1 year. Then imagine what's going to happen in 4 years. That means if dollar should get to 5,000 naira per dollar, we all know that we are all gone in this country. No more hope. Like everybody will just everybody will just give up in life, because to travel outside country now is based on dollar, and then check it in current rate. You see that it's even hard to travel outside country because it's very, very expensive. It's not that dollar is expensive, but naira have devalued itself that is useless. Because I don't see why $1 will amount to 1,800 naira of Nigerian currency. Something that was $1 to 100 naira before, now is 1,800 naira per dollar. Then if you want to travel, you know how much it is in dollar. Then convert it to naira. Then you know if you can get that money in Nigeria currently to travel outside the country. So that we are all trapped in this country. But I then follow to me say, if you have the opportunity, seize it, travel out of this country and go and live a better life. Because what I'm living here is not a better life. We're just managing lives. Imagine a country where people don't know where their next meal will come from. In a country where people don't know how they will survive. In a country where people now don't even think about good food. They are thinking about what they put in the mouth. In a country where people are not stealing. In a country where mostly all the youths are into fraud. In a country where EFCC, the policemen are now collecting bribes so that them too can survive. In a country where things are going upside down. In a country where in a year, everything in this Nigeria rose by 100% or even more than. So I'll see you guys in my next video. As everybody watched the comment section. I'll be with you guys shortly. Stay tuned, guys.